Hey, what's up everybody? This is Royce from Metal. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing this best of Matchbox Lamborghini Miura P400S. And it is basically like a premium edition Matchbox. I'd assume it has rubber tires. It doesn't say that anywhere on the pack that I could find. So what we're going to do here is we'll do a quick review of it here, and then I'm going to do just a semi-detailed job because it doesn't look like it needs a whole lot to make it look a little bit better. So we'll go ahead here and crack it open. Well, first here I'll show the pack to you. That's what it looks like. I think I paid $3 and something for this. So you're talking, you know, it's a little more obviously than the normal one. That also comes with the old style box, which is cool. So that's kind of cool. You could store it in the old school looking box, or display it like behind the car perhaps, or on top like this. I'm sure there's lots of people that do that. Now this appears to be, I think it was all metal, right? Yeah. I know it does have a metal, plastic base, I'm sorry. It does have a plastic base on it. And it says best something on the license plate. I'm not really sure what that says on it. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be, and I'm not used to this camera angle I have. This app, you can see it does have some, has the logos on the back of it, which is cool. And it's got it's like a kind of like a royal blue color, I guess you'd want to say. The headlight tampos look great, and has a little, does have a little Lamborghini badge here in the front, which is well positioned. And then it's got the gold S trim on the bottom. I think, let me see here if this has, yeah, this does have rubber tires, so you can yank them off if you wanted to. I don't know why you would want to, but it doesn't weigh much. I mean, I kind of was hoping it would have a metal base on it. This is one of the first ones of these I've ever taken out of the pack. But I've never seen this one in the stores. When I did see it pop up, I had to have it. I always liked these Lamborghinis, and thought it was pretty cool. Now the interior color is the same color as they used for the rest of the gold plastic, and it doesn't look too bad. I'm not sure if it's worth paying the premium price for it or not. I've never seen it in a standard casting. Do they even, have they sold it that way? They probably have. What do you want to say, the basic cars? But it's not bad. I mean, at least they have the logos on the back. All right, so we'll get started here on this. And okay, I'm just going to use my Micron marker, which is a 0.25 millimeter tip. Just kind of go over these body lines here, so it just looks like, you know, you could open up the compartments. Hard to get in. There's some little tiny louver vents on the top here, which I'll probably just hit that with some wash then. long time ago in a galaxy far, far away now. Now, a long time ago, though, when I was attending art school, this is years ago, there was a bright orange Lamborghini Miura would sit along the one main road here in my hometown, and I never understood why in the world. Even then, it was a pretty rare car. And then finally, up until I think it was like the early to mid 90s, I'd say mid 90s, you must have realized it's too valuable for it to be sitting out on the street. It was a busy road too, and that always fascinated me to no end, because it was one of the most beautiful cars I'd ever seen in person. And I wish I would have got a picture of it sitting there, because it was very unusual, and it looked in good shape. It was, it looked fine. Didn't look like anything was wrong with it. Guy was probably the original owner of it, and just thought it was just another old car, which is a lot of guys that are the original owners of those cars. That's the way they, that's, to them, it's just another car, but to us mere mortals, it's, you see something like that, it's pretty crazy. It's a super valuable car now, extremely. There's a paint chip fell off of it, but I often wonder whatever happened to that car. Probably was sold and used for his retirement account, I'm sure, or his kids probably got the money. The trunk lid actually is right here, there's a little lip here in the back. Pen just barely fits in there. Thankfully it does, though. I don't know if I can go around these lights. I don't think I'm kind of hit the top to give a shadow effect, though. We'll just do that. Yeah, I think that looks better already. Just hitting some of the main openings. We're going to do this vent right here. If the pen, there it goes, if the pen flows, which it is. The wipers there. There's the wipers. Gonna use a little bit of tester silver. This is a enamel paint, which is just standard enamel. But it's got these small lights in the front. Can barely see them, and the black on black plastic doesn't help anything when you're trying to see what the heck you're doing. It almost looks like from the picture too, there's a small round lamp there in the corner, which I can barely see that on here. So we'll just do a little reflective dot there, so I can barely see it. Do that. That'll look alright. We'll start with we'll do the roof louvers first. And I know it's hard to see with the blue, but that's the louvers. We should probably just use straight black paint for this instead of the wash, but this is the thicker part that's inside the cap of my wash. Okay, now I'm just going to do a wash inside the wheels. And that's that. Doesn't that look more realistic? I think so. Makes them pop. And this is my wash from AK Interactive. And then I was just putting a little bit of, I think that's rubbing alcohol there. I was mixing with it. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. And that's basically it on that one. I'm not going to get too carried away on the back side here with the way the exhaust is and all that, and just kind of go over that a little bit there, but doesn't really need much because this is a, like I said, this is like the premium edition, so it really doesn't need much. Now I'm just trying not to get my hands in anything, but I think it looks pretty cool. I'll go ahead here and stick it on my little pedestal and take a look at it. So I think it looks better just going over the lines and doing the wash on the wheels. So it's something easy. It'll display nice in the case with other cars of that era. Very cool. So there you go. So thanks for checking it out, and until next time, we'll see you guys later. All right, bye now.